What's going on, everybody? I'm Glen,
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Darrell.
and we are the Channel Surfers, baby. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. We are the Channel Surfers. This is episode 23, I believe. Thank y'all for always tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with us. And as we always like to start this podcast, we are going to be, actually, let me tell you what we're talking about today. Sorry. This is a movie news podcast. We just been talking about all the things that's been going on in the past few months, some of the big drops. We're going to talk about the success of them, the failures of them, and some of the movies that's upcoming, what we think about them. But before we get there, first things first, Tyler, what is the best thing you watched this week?
Oh yeah, we can't start with Darrell. I always forget.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually ended up watching The Sheep Detectives.
Okay.
Gave it 4 stars on Letterboxd because
I did see that.
I was really surprised by it. Like I figured when I first saw the trailer, I was kind of like, I don't know, I'm gonna watch it anyway because it's Hugh Jackman. But I mean, it's really one of those movies where like the pitch sounds stupid as fuck,
It did. I was about to play it, and I read it, and I was like, yeah, no.
but it's like the first thing I was thinking of, I was like, why these sheep got me crying in the club right now, bro? Because that shit gets real emotional for a movie about sheep. Like they're talking about some heavy shit. I was like, I would never take my kid to see this movie. But it's apparently based on like I think it's a German novel called Three Bags Full, which I didn't even know. And yeah, I mean Hugh Jackman, does his thing, kills it as usual. But he's in it for the very beginning and then like in bits and pieces throughout the rest of it. But I also love a whodunit, and it's got homeboy that plays He-Man. He's
Okay.
in it, and then it's got God, I can't remember who. There's a couple of people. One of the cousin Greg from what is it? Obsession?
It says
Oh,
cast and crew. It says Brett Goldstein. It says Patrick Stewart,
Yeah,
yeah,
Brett Goldstein plays one of the
Regina
sheep.
Hall,
Patrick Stewart's
Bella
a sheep.
Ramsey.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of them they're all sheep.
Bryan Cranston.
Oh,
Yeah, they're all
the guy
sheep.
from is that who you were saying? The guy from
Cousin Greg, yeah.
Succession?
Yeah.
And
So, yeah.
and he's stupid as hell in this too. He's so stupid.
Cousin
You
Greg's
know what's
funny.
funny? Because listen, like you said, it sounds like just to read this so y'all can hear it. When their beloved farmer is found dead under mysterious circumstances, a flock of sheep conclude they will solve the murder. I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah. It got really good ratings.
Yeah,
It
it's
does,
good.
but I
It's
just
really
read that
good.
and I was like, nah. I was
It's
like,
got
not tonight.
Regina Hall's in it.
Yeah. So when I read it, it was like I was trying to find a movie before I like laid down, and I saw that and I was like, not going to sleep to this. No.
No, yeah,
So,
it's
but
it's pretty
okay,
solid though.
4 stars though. That's pretty good.
No, I thought because I mostly because I was surprised by it. I did not expect it. I was kind of like, it was surprising, honestly.
That's the better. I mean, we talked about it last time with with expectations of movies. When
Yeah.
you have no expectations for a movie and then the movie is good, it's like you really be like, damn, this shit surprised me. I just thought I was about to be watching some bullshit.
Yeah, I'd heard it was good too,
Yeah.
and like all the reviews have been solid. So I was like, all right, let me just see what it's about, I guess. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, shit.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect it, but it was
And
great.
it's Sheep Detectives, and that is on Amazon Prime right now. Darrell, what is the best thing what is one thing you watched this week you like to change is?
Yeah, I mean, because look, it's hard to say what's the best thing if you don't watch anything good. But I really haven't been watching much. I didn't come prepared for this. Because I would say the best thing I watched is probably Toy Story 5, but we'll get into that later now that we've all seen it. Yeah, I'll be honest, I did not watch shit this week. I did start The Bear. I watched episodes 1 through 4. I'm not gonna give my thoughts on it until I finish it. It's I feel like it's kind of on line with with seasons 3 and 4. I'm not like it's not season 1 or season 2 level to me. It doesn't seem to be, but we'll see how it ends.
Yeah, I think it's gotten closer to the season 1 and 2 levels than the previous ones, but it's not up there yet. I have 1 episode left, but the last 2 episodes are basically like an hour long each.
Okay, good.
So
Yeah, because
those
shit,
feel pretty good.
episodes 1, 2, like 1 through 4 are quick. Like I
They're
mean,
like 28 minutes.
The
the
show
Bear
is always
episodes, yeah,
yeah.
the Bear episodes have always been short, but I don't know. Just watching it, it seemed even quicker. I was like, damn, I watched those 4 episodes damn near like I got home after the Mexico game, and I watched 4 episodes before I fell asleep.
I haven't watched any of it yet. Just and it's not even it's just because I've been just watching other shit. I've just been busy watching other shit to be honest. But I am excited to watch it. Best thing I watched this week, I did over the weekend, I binged Avatar: The Last Airbender season 2. Obviously, like I'm a huge Avatar fan, so like that was like number one on my list for me. It's 7 episodes. Um, I enjoyed this season. It is obviously a funny thing because like one of the big things was that the character Aang grew up, got tall as hell, as the actor. But the way the camera angles did it, like they made sure that he didn't look like he was towering over everybody. And this one, season two was the Earth book, Earth King. So it was like, he was on Earthbending. Toph's character is so dope. And they got her really good as the blind airbender or blind earthbender. They show her when she kind of discovers that she can metal bend. Um, and overall, and also the girl playing Azula is so good. Yeah, she's good. I like her a lot. Also, I found out, um, I looked her up. She's actually dating Dustin from Stranger Things.
Yeah,
They've been together for like 6 years,
yeah.
which is crazy. So they like literally was childhood, boyfriend, girlfriend. But I really do like her as Azula. I think she adds like she has a little more humor to her versus what they did in the animated series. And like I said, I'm not a stickler. I'm not a stickler. I know people are very like, oh, it's doing this or it's doing this from the comics and everything. Obviously, like the Avatar animated series is 20 plus episodes a season. They're trying to cut through the filler and kind of keep the main stuff going. So it does feel like it moves kind of fast, and that's unfortunate. But overall, like I said, I enjoyed it. But now I did see that the viewership of the show went from like 20 million from season one to like 8 million so far, season two debut. So knowing Netflix, we may never get a close on this.
Yeah. I mean,
They'll
I
probably
just I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if I will. Like, I'm not a huge Avatar fan, the cartoon. I just watched it for the first time maybe 4 years ago.
same. Actually,
Um,
I
but
watched it last year.
but I've been seeing a lot of clips on TikTok and social media, and people fucking hate the season.
Yeah, I know
so
they
it's
I know they
so
do.
it's very and like the two biggest issues that I'm seeing people talk about are the pacing,
Yeah, pacing.
the issues with Toph, and the issues with the Zula, which are
What's funny
two
is
things that
they
you
don't
like.
like they
They
don't
fucking
like
hate Azula.
they don't like the fact that Toph is putting her feet in sand a lot, right? Well, you can't earthbend from sand. Okay, people. Okay. Like,
That's
okay.
fair.
And then it's like Azula rarely uses blue fire. She uses strictly lightning and but it's like, okay, like like how remember when you said something about the movie and you were like the way like you like somebody who's never watched it, you was like the bending looks cool, the way they doing it looks cool, you know what I'm saying? Like and my issue with the movie was overall like the mood of the movie was just way too serious, right? With this, they've kept the youthful energy of it. That like Sokka is funny. Everybody's name is being pronounced correctly, and the bending looks cool. Like like the fight scenes, like the fight scene. There's a fight scene where she fights Katara, Aang, and Toph Azula. It looks cool when Aang takes the crystals as an earthbender and makes himself into a fucking crystal robot and goes to fight her. It looks cool when he goes into the Avatar state. It looks cool. I'm not no yeah, like I said, I'm not. I get it
Yeah.
though because people really do. This is like I love this show, but people really hold this show like close to their heart. So I
Where
get like
does where does the Netflix series end compared to the TV show? Like, where is it in the show?
It does the
it's
first
in
3
the so
chapters.
it's in essentially it's like book two, right? So
Oh,
it's
so okay, okay.
when he's earthbending in book two. It literally ends the same way book two ends in the animated show when he hits the Avatar state and he like is floating in the air and Azula hits him with lightning and it puts a hole in his back and he passes out. That's how it ends. Like, so that's just the like, same way the first season ended with the koi fish and all that, with the North Kingdom, the North Water Tribe. It ends with that, and so like I'm assuming the last season, if they do go again, I'm assuming the next season will start with him when he had his little hair, and they were like on a boat, and he like woke up from like a coma, but he can't re-enter the Avatar state. And
Okay.
then obviously, like they had the Jet character, they had like so they had him, they had uh, Zuko go through the whole like he kind of wants to be good. Him and Katara have that moment where they fight together and they become friends. She puts some of her water on his eye to try to heal him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a like I said, I'm cool with it. You hitting on all the major points. Are they doing a little? It is now this season again 7 episodes. The pacing is fast. It is fast. Like we're at Beifong and then we're at Ba Sing Se and it's just like boom 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 boom. Like you are moving and it's like goddamn. But again, you putting 20 episodes in 7 episodes. And a
Mhm.
lot of Avatar episodes are very unnecessary. Like, this season really also doesn't feature as much of, the Uncle Iroh.
But yeah.
And I think he's an important part of the show, but he is not as featured as much. What do you need, son? Okay, go ahead. You didn't have to come potty in here. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But no, I don't I feel like I know I started watching the first season, but I don't know
Mhm.
if I finished it or not because it's been a
Okay.
while. And I know it's the same thing with like the One Piece. I know I'm pretty sure I finished One Piece season 1, so I need to start the second season, but I haven't even gotten around to watching all those
It's
yet.
hard to do. Like I said, I'm not some it's hard going from animated to live action. It's hard.
But yeah.
It's never gonna be perfect. You can't do everything that they do on an animated show. So it's like,
Yeah.
should y'all make it? And it's
Have
like,
you
I'm not
watched
perfect.
the did you watch the movie? The one that got leaked?
No, I did not. I refused. I'm excited to watch it though. Because I didn't want to my main reason, I'm not one of those people. My main reason is I just didn't want to watch it on my phone. And
Are they
I
are
didn't
they
feel like
still gonna are they still gonna release it?
on Paramount, they better. That's how the reason they was mad because they wanted him to release it in theaters.
Yeah.
And now they was just gonna release it on Paramount, but it's like, I don't care how you release it. I mean, I have it if I need to watch it, but
Is that movie supposed to be like a just one book as well?
that
Or is
is
it
a
supposed to be
continuation after, um,
Oh, it said like after
it's
the show?
after after he fights, it's not Sozin, the fire
Whatever
the Fire
the
Lord,
fire guy, yeah.
after he strips him of his powers, it's basically like them as an adults, he's an adult avatar. So, like,
Okay.
he's probably dating Katara at this time, married, maybe with kids and
Like
shit.
in the book of Korra.
Yes, but, like, before that. Yeah, when they always flash back to him, that's basically probably what it is. The Legend of Korra, yeah.
Yeah, Legend.
Yeah, yeah. But, yeah, so those are the shows. Avatar: Last Airbender Season 2, I'm really enjoying it. It's on Netflix. Darrell, you mentioned what did you even mention? I forget.
The bear?
Oh, yeah, The Bear, which is on Disney Hulu, and then Tyler, you had Sheep Detective, the movie that's on Amazon Prime. That's with Hugh Jackman and the cat, and all the good actors are playing the sheeps. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. We're talking about movie news. Just kind of giving y'all some updates on some things. We've had a podcast. We talked about this movie. Um, this movie has finally reached. This movie came out in what? February, March. Honestly, I can't remember
Yeah.
when this movie dropped.
March?
Yeah.
March. This movie just
Maybe
now.
not. Maybe it's April. Was it
Okay, this
April?
movie is just whenever it came out, this movie is just now hitting, streaming. Obsession had a $1 million budget. This movie made $372 million worldwide. It's the second highest grossing horror film of the last 2 years. It's one of the most profitable movies ever, but definitely one of the most profitable horror movies ever. And then the director, I think 26-year-old Curry Barker, he has reportedly, you know how Universal is. You pop off once, just like they did with Jordan Peele. They signed him to a 8-figure deal. Like, come on, make some movies. His second movie is going to be called Anything But Ghosts. It is already finished. It is already post production. It's supposed to drop next year in 2027. And that film is kind of described as if Key and Peele walked into Hereditary. If you don't know who Key and Peele are, it's if the Dave Chappelle show walked into Hereditary. As Dave says, they stole his show. Um, questions for y'all. Have y'all rewatched the movie?
I did. I
Yes.
messaged y'all whenever I went to go see it. That was last month, maybe, and it held up. I don't think I'm not gonna push it to a 5 star, but it's very heavily 4.5 star. I like the fact that whenever I went into it for the second time, after hearing people talk about it and sitting with it and thinking about it, when you see it at least when I saw it for the second time, you really get to see how much of a piece of shit Bear is. Like, like when I watched it for the first time, it didn't take me too long to be like, "Hey, man, Bear's a fucking asshole." But whenever you watch it for the second time, like it's pretty much immediate. You're like, "Oh, this guy is a piece of fucking shit." He makes the wrong decision every time. He does not care about that girl. He's awful. He's
From
like,
his first conversation with the homeboy,
yeah.
it's like you can just be like, bro, you don't know nothing about her. You don't like her. It's all about you and what you want. It's all about your wants.
Hey, I was gonna ask y'all this actually whenever I went to see it because we were texting about it, but I never did.
Listen, go ahead.
Nigga.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
But I was gonna ask. So when I was watching, so I went to go see it with somebody else. So when I was watching, or let me ask y'all this: do y'all remember at the end of the movie? Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Obsession, skip forward. I don't know, 15 seconds. At the end of the movie, after Bear kills himself,
Mhm.
or Bear takes the fucking pills, and then she breaks the thing, and they meet, and they like hug, and then he dies in her arms, and then she snaps out of it, and she's like crying, and then the credits roll. Do y'all remember there being police sirens? Like, were there police sirens in the background? No.
No, I don't think I don't remember police sirens.
What about you?
Trying to think. I don't think so,
When
but
she when she went and she was like, and she's like crying and shit, right?
Yeah. So like once she
And
like,
there's
'cause
like faint police sirens.
yeah, like yeah. So like
I feel like I vaguely remember it.
the
But
Yeah,
movie ends with her just crying, and then
Yeah.
the credits are rolling, but she's still crying in the background. But I remember there being like police sirens to kind of indicate that, hey, like the police are coming out. She just killed multiple people.
Yes,
Now
I
she's
do.
really
Yes.
fucked.
Yes,
Like
I do. Yes. Because I was
I
like, damn,
thought
how do you
that.
explain? I was like, how do you explain this when they get there?
So when I watched it for the second time, I was leaving, and I wasn't gonna say anything, but the person I was with, well, I was like, hey, like in my mind, I was like, wasn't there sirens? Because in the movie for the second time, there were no sirens. And I
Okay.
was like, in my mind, I was like, I could have sworn there was sirens, but I wasn't gonna say anything. But the person I was with, she was like, weren't there sirens before? And I was like, I could have sworn there were. So I started Googling, trying to figure out, like, were there sirens before?
Yeah.
I'm like, is this like a fucking what you call it whenever you remember something?
Mandela
But
effect?
is
Oh, the
that a Mandela effect?
Mandela effect. Yeah.
I was like, bro, I know there was sirens in this movie, but for the second time, there were no sirens. So I was like, I wonder if they changed that, if I misremember. Um, because if he did change that, obviously that would have to have been on purpose. I'm assuming so you can kind of leave it somewhat open ended. But I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. So, I mean, now me personally, I haven't rewatched the movie. I told y'all last time, horror is not really my genre. Um,
A little
But this
scary.
movie is really so good that it does demand a rewatch. But I knew, like, even with me being able to watch 4 movies a week for free, I was like, I'm not going to the movies again on my own accord to be uncomfortable in a movie theater. Now that I know how even and again, I feel like even though I know everything that's going to happen, I still feel like I would be uncomfortable watching the movie. Were you uncomfortable again knowing everything already, or was it easier to watch?
It's definitely easier to watch.
Okay. So again, for me, I was just like, no, I don't like. Again, I haven't. I told you before, I've watched Hereditary one time. That's an amazing movie. I have no like. I'm in no rush to go through that again. And now I feel like it's too far away, removed, that I might still be scared because I've forgotten things. But no, I do want to watch it again. But like I said, the entire time I've been like, obviously, I've been keeping up with like the movie. It is to me like a feat like that people aren't like talking about enough. Like this movie was like outproducing like major blockbuster movies. Like, and it's if in like the staying power, I thought like last year when we saw it with Sinners, it was like, man, like this is crazy. Like Sinners is really like, and it's like this shit is like done with like Sinners on steroids.
Yeah.
Like, how are you just randomly winning on a Wednesday? Like a Wednesday, like boom, yo, y'all got you just made 2 million on a Wednesday for like who went to the movies on Wednesday and saw this movie over everything that's there, you know?
Yeah. This movie had crazy word of mouth. Like
Like
crazy word of mouth.
crazy word of mouth. Yeah. I went to a baby shower, and I think at that baby shower, maybe I think it was like me and Jen, and maybe like one other person had saw the movie. And like Tyler was there, and like everybody's common thing was like, I want to go see the movie, but every time I try to buy a ticket, the theater is sold out. And it's like, when has that ever happened? Ever? You know, and it was like, and they're like, yeah, man, don't spoil it for us. I've heard they're like, it's really that good. And then you hear somebody else like, what movie you talking about? And it's like, yeah, you
Yeah.
got to go see this movie. And it's like, oh man, okay, I got to go see this movie. And it's like, yeah, like so for me, like I said, this is probably the best word of mouth movie I think that I can remember, especially with all social media and everything where you don't need word of mouth. this to me is like probably one of the best word of mouth
Yeah.
movies I think I've ever heard.
Plus, it's not black, so you don't have people being like, yeah, it's good, but they're also shitting on white people. And
Facts, yeah, are trying to.
why are the white people the villains?
There's not enough. They just made the movie. You talk about the Ku Klux Klan. Like, yes, bro, the movie was good though. Or they just stole what was it? They just stole from dusk to dawn.
Just Dawn, yeah.
Yeah, like all right, you missed it. You missed the point. you didn't get what we was talking about. Tyler, have you re-seen it? I know it took you forever to see it. Have y'all re-seen it yet?
No, I haven't gotten to rewatch it yet. I
Okay.
do want to because I'm like now obviously seeing it, so you know everything that goes on. I like to rewatch movies like this sometimes just to kind of like see what's going on in the background. You know, 'cause,
Yeah.
like I've seen a lot of talk about it on social media about how people are like, oh, like did you notice this the first time? And then like they'll post like screenshots and just I like going back and like watching that and seeing
A
like
re
what's going on.
a rewatch, would you prefer, since you haven't seen it, would you have preferred your second rewatch, or even Darrell too, would you have preferred your second rewatch to be at the movie theater, or would you have liked it to be at home, subtitles, being able to pause it,
I
being
mean,
able to rewind it,
yeah.
you know, like it like for me, sometimes I prefer my second watch to be like that, unless it's one of those just like big movies where it's like, bro, I have to go see that again. Like it's been a while for me, but like usually it don't like rewatch in theater movies. Sinners was a rewatch in theaters for me because of what Sinners was for me. I think I've obviously gone back to see a couple Marvel movies on a rewatch. I don't think I've gone back to see a repeat one though since Endgame because the rest of them was like, okay, one time and I'll see it later.
Yeah.
And I think other than that, Top Gun Maverick was a rewatch for me
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
no.
it's
Some- yeah.
there's certain movies like Top Gun Maverick and like the Marvel movies that it's like just things that you have like it's different seeing those in a theater than like watching them at home
Yeah.
on like your small ass screen or whatever,
Mm.
even though, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
I wish
exactly.
I would have
Yeah.
rewatched Dune 2 in theater for a second time. Just because like when I did rewatch it, I was like, damn, this movie's good, but it's like I'm watching it at home and I was like, bro, I wanted that experience
Yeah,
again.
certain movies require, or certain movies, the theater experience
Elevates
enhance the actual movie. Like
For sure.
Obsession isn't that, so like I probably wouldn't enjoy watching it at home for sure with subtitles because that's always helpful. But it was one of those situations where I met this person. And she had seen it too, and she was like, "Damn, I want to go see it again." I was like, "You know what? I kind of do too." So we're gonna go see it.
Yeah. I
Dating
think
life.
I think there's like I think there's certain horror movies that like have a certain effect in the theater. So like I think like The Conjuring in theater was dope.
Mhm.
So like seeing that in theater twice would like is cool, but then like this one isn't so much like I feel like this one's not like horror, like, you know, ghosts, things like that. It's just kind of like a weird, like, I don't know. I think it would hit the same at home because, like, you know, you can turn the lights off. You're just sitting in there by, like, even if you're by yourself, like, you're like, this shit's kind of creepy at this point.
What upset me the most is so Darrell saw it opening weekend, right? You saw it opening weekend, right? So I saw it the next weekend after, and I told everybody this. Me and Jim went and saw the movie. We went and saw it at like 10:30 in the morning. There was 6 people in our theater the second weekend. After the second weekend, that Saturday after the second weekend is when the movie popped. And then it was impossible to see the movie. And it was like, I wish we would have saw the movie with a full theater. Like where everybody would have been uncomfortable. We had nobody on our row with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we really was in there.
Yeah, I went. I don't know. That might have been 4 weekends later, and we had to go to a late showing because
Yeah.
everything was full, like
Yeah.
everything. So we went to go see it like at 10:00. Oh, that's the other thing. One thing about me is I cannot go see a movie in theaters after like 7:00. I will fall asleep every time. Fucking time. I don't know what it is about the movie theater. I'm a natural late person. Like I'm up late all the time, but in a movie theater after 7, boy, I will go to sleep. So I did doze off a couple times. Though. A couple of times, I was struggling.
Yeah.
Like actually, it's so funny because I dozed off during the scene whenever the girlfriend is trying to get him out to meet her out.
Mhm.
And then he's trying to leave the girl, and she wakes up and she's like, "Kill me, kill me!" Like
Yeah.
I watched that scene, and then I kind of dozed off, and then
And woke up when she was getting her head back.
I fucking woke up when she smashed the window. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I'm done.
5 stars.
It jolted me up. I was like, "Oh shit!"
What a terrible spot to wake up. That would have gave me nightmares.
It was so loud.
Oh my God. He probably was like, let me ask you this, because I saw it. So, Darrell, you posted this question. Is this the fastest ride we've ever seen from a first-time filmmaker? Can you explain what you mean by that question before I give you the two that I was going to give you?
So, I mean, I just mean, have we seen someone release their either mostly
Direct.
direct and write their
Okay.
first full-length feature film, put it in movies, and it take them from a nobody or someone who's never done it before and go to the absolute peak? Like,
So we're
have
not
you seen
talking,
it happen?
so we're not including box office.
No, not just box office. I mean,
So I didn't.
normally that box office does lead to,
Okay.
you know, to the
So
other.
my thought with that is, if it's not like, obviously when it comes to box office, Jordan Peele would be the only
Yeah.
person I can think of as far as like a movie that costs, this and then did this. But as far as like first time success, to me, John Singleton's first movie is obviously Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? You literally get Oscar nominated off of that. I think he's up there. And then I would say, I don't remember it, so I can't say it, but what was the conversation around Reservoir Dogs?
I don't think it was huge. I mean, I'm saying it like I was there. From when I've heard people speak about, I don't think it wasn't like a huge success. People knew that he was a big deal, or like he was
Yeah.
gonna be someone, but
The
he
second movie
didn't.
is Pulp Fiction, so that's when it
Yeah,
popped, obviously.
that's when it popped. But I believe, if I'm not wrong, people had already heard about Pulp Fiction by the time Reservoir Dogs had came out. If I'm not wrong, like people
Yeah.
had heard about this script of Pulp Fiction.
Got you, okay.
That was supposed to
Well,
be
yeah,
huge.
so Reservoir Dogs, it's technically like more it's an independent slash cult film,
It is, it's a
and
cult film
it
for sure.
yeah, and I mean, it didn't really get promoted that much during its
No, it
theatrical I
it
think
looks like it says it cost $1,000,000 to make, it
it had
made
made like
1,000,000,
3,000,000, like
yeah, 2 yeah,
2.9 million,
literally
but
something,
it actually I think it rose in popularity after Pulp Fiction came out.
which makes sense.
So
Yeah.
it's kinda like but I mean, God, backdooring Reservoir Dogs with Pulp Fiction is still fucking insane, but
Yeah, because I mean, even like I said, with John Singleton's first movie is obviously, is Boys in the Hood, and that takes him to critical acclaim, and then it's like the second thing you do is Poetic Justice, right? So it's like
See,
that.
and but I mean, and it's that like I guess this is a whole different conversation, because if he was a different kind of person, if he was a white dude in the 1990s making something that got a Oscar nomination, his claim to like his trajectory is just going to be different. Like
Absolutely.
Poetic Justice is a black person's classic, but it didn't reach the
Right,
cultural
yeah,
kind of
yeah, for sure.
overall heights that you would have expected, you know?
No, for sure.
So like when I was asking the question, I would probably only compare it to Jordan Peele,
Okay.
but it's also different than Jordan Peele because Jordan Peele was also had been working in Hollywood
He was a
for
famous person, yeah.
I don't
He was
know
literally an
15
actor.
years since
Yeah, he was a
Mad TV. He had his own show. Him and Key had their own show on
yeah,
Comedy
Comedy Central.
Central. So he's
Yeah,
been
so
writing. He's been like in major kind of production. So I would say for Curry Barker, yeah, he was doing stuff, but it was on YouTube.
yeah.
So
The
there's
only other person I think you can say, if you wanna say, like, success as far as critical acclaim, I mean, Sean Baker he made a movie, and that movie won Best Screenplay and Best Picture, even if it was a weak year. The nigga who did, Amora
Nora, yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
Nora, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, yeah.
yeah. But
He
what has he done since? Like,
he's
has he?
actually getting ready to release his next movie now finally, but it's
Mhm.
like he's leaned more towards he's one of those people that's like the art matters, he wants to do
Yeah.
and this stuff. The Warner at what was it called? What is it called? The festival that I talked about?
yeah,
Cinecon.
CinemaCon, yeah.
Warner Brothers just dropped their indie version, the Searchlight, they dropped that type of, production studio, and he's going to make the first movie for their company. So
Okay.
it's like you're leading the big director, low budget film.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
again, he obviously he came out here, but then it's obviously been a fizzle.
He's artsy fartsy.
Yeah. So, like I said, if you again, it has to be it would be Peele, but other than like you said,
I mean,
Trey
I think
Barker was a YouTube guy.
I think Jordan Peele had, like, obviously, he did Get Out, but like y'all said, he was already famous before that and
Yeah.
pretty
Super like
famous, but
Yeah.
he had movies where it was like, I mean, not to be funny, like Keanu, like I was like, oh, Jordan. I was like, oh, Key and
Oh,
Peele in a
yeah,
movie.
yeah, he also had Keanu, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
That
like
was
Key
that
and
nigga.
Peele in a movie. It's like, cool, bet.
Yeah.
I'll
You
go with
know,
that.
I
I
would
think,
to
like
go see
I
that
think
shit.
I think, like,
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler could be one of them. 'Cause I mean, like, Fruitvale Station obviously was, like, a smaller,
Yeah.
like, low budget, but then he went straight to Creed,
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
and that shit was
Yes,
crazy.
yeah.
And again, Fruitvale Station is of the vein of like it's a huge movie in the Black community, right?
Mhm.
Huge movie in the Black community, and some it's not, you know what I'm saying, people do like it because of the actor Michael B. Jordan. Everybody, he was a beloved child star. It's a big movie. It just isn't, and it's a specific type of movie. So it's gonna be like, oh, this is a very good movie, a critically
Yeah.
acclaimed movie.
Yeah, it was a critically
Yeah, and then you
acclaimed.
obviously backdoor it with what you he's almost like damn near like what's the point Tarantino, where it's like you do the first movie and then it like but this is so weird because like you said he hit where it's only Jordan Peele where it's like you do this movie and now your next movie people are going to go see it just because it's like, bro, can you
Yeah,
do this again?
exactly. And then his shit, Warner Bros. Gave him a deal where it's like, what was it? I think his next whatever film, so his next, like, 7 films,
Yeah.
they don't have the rights to it, but they have first bidding rights. So to have that on your very first film at fucking mind you, this nigga, I'm sorry, Tyler, this nigga is 25 whenever he made that movie. That's insane, bro.
No, that really is like that's the craziest thing. Like what made you where did you come up with like, man? And
But
again,
you
to be a comedic type of guy, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like that, like I said,
the
that
last thing I would say about it is I don't know if they have already, but if YouTube is smart, I'll be capitalizing on this. I'm like, hey man, the 2 most profitable directors and writers of this year are both YouTube guys. Like
no, for
they
sure.
both got their start out on YouTube, which is fucking insane.
And I think there's a couple people, another couple of directors that I would say probably had like a quick like launch, like Damien Chazelle. He had a movie before he did Whiplash, but then he went from Whiplash to La La Land, literally back to back. And I think he's the youngest Best Director winner ever.
He
He
is.
was a
Which is
YouTube guy too, huh? Or no? Because I know
No,
Whiplash was a
he was
short,
at like
but I don't know if it
Harvard.
was
He
on
was at like
YouTube.
Harvard or some shit, and he like had a movie that he wrote as like his thesis for Harvard, but I don't think he ended up making it. And then he made it on like a small budget or something like that. It's
Because I
another
know
musical.
Whiplash was a short that he made, and
Yeah.
Oh
then
yeah,
he
maybe.
turned it into a movie. But
I
I didn't
didn't
know if
want
it
to.
was on YouTube or not.
It's hard too because like obviously we left out like Spike Lee with his "She's Gotta Have It." Again, I'm not there. It's 1986. You get this critical acclaim and shit like that, but it's like, is that more of he made a lot of Black movies to start, you know? She's Gotta Have It, School Days, Do the Right Thing, Mo Better, Jungle Fever, into Malcolm X, right? So it's like you literally and then Crooklyn, you made movies for Black people. I don't know what the conversation around him was in like with Hollywood. Like he's a very, Spike has always still been I make movies for Black people. He's always been that. So it's like I wonder if that has been a thing where it's like obviously everybody says Spike is critically acclaimed and stuff, but obviously Spike is missing an Oscar, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they won't give it to him because like you won't essentially play the game. The other one I was gonna say though is Lady Bird. Greta
Greta, I
Gerwig.
was gonna say Greta
Greta
Gerwig. Yeah, she
Yeah,
did Lady
that's a good
Bird.
one.
Got 5 nominations. She got a
Yeah.
Best
But
Director
the only
nomination.
All I knew her
yeah.
from was the friend in No Strings Attached.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was an actress before that, but yeah, then like her first directorial debut is Lady Bird. Then she follows it up with Little Women and then Barbie,
Yeah.
which is like,
And
I
now
mean,
she
that's
just
still
and now she and what's crazy is when you do those three, she just became the first director to basically tell Netflix, like, yo, my movie is getting a theatrical run. A full 45 days in the movie theaters. And they
yeah,
agreed to it, which is like
yeah,
that.
and then also yeah,
And they
like
told other people no. So it's like, damn, like y'all told her yes. So it's like you got a lot of pull to tell tell Netflix, "Yo,
yeah,
you put my movie in the movie theaters."
and I mean talking
Guillermo
about
Guillermo del Toro couldn't get that with fucking Frankenstein.
yeah, he probably wanted to, but he was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
I mean it's a nice segue anyway, because I mean obviously we're talking about Curry Barker, but then like Kane Parsons, like I think we mentioned him a little bit, but I mean it's a nice
yep,
segue into the next
for sure. Because I
topic.
have not seen this movie yet.
Me neither.
I have not seen this movie simply because Darrell gave it a bad review. So
Did I?
this is You gave it a review where I was like, okay, I don't need to rush to see it.
But did I mention it on here, or was that just
No. I read your letterbox.
Okay, gotcha.
We're
Yeah.
talking about Backrooms, of course. Backrooms is, if you are living under a rock, Backrooms cost less than $10 million. It is made right now approximately about $331 million. It is the highest grossing A24 film of all time. A24 is Marty Supreme. They have other big movies. Obviously, they never marketed like this. Kane Parsons is a 20-year-old director. So we just talked about Curry, who's 25, 26. Kane Parsons is 20 years old. He became the youngest filmmaker ever to direct a #1 movie of all time. 20 years, like you can't drink and you got a #1 movie in the box office.
It's fucking nuts.
They're getting ready to finally release the movie to stream.
You know what?
And there's a sequel in development.
You know who previously held that record though? It was Josh Trank for Chronicle.
Really?
That's so fun.
Damn.
He was 27.
Wait, Chronicle, the one I talked about, right?
Actually, I guess he was 27. Then I guess Curry Barker beat it, and then came like.
That's crazy. That movie was #1 in the box office. That's why I do not remember this movie coming out.
I went to go see Chronicle.
I do not remember this movie. I was in the military at the time, though, so like obviously, like it was probably moving, but I do not remember this movie. #1. This movie was #1 in the box. And 2012 is a good movie.
Might have been a slow week.
No, I'm about to say 2012 is one of the best movie years.
I mean, but I understand. Maybe he caught it at the right time.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, there's a sequel already for this movie. Again, I have not seen this movie. Darrell has seen this movie. I didn't understand the lore about what a backroom was, but I remember we talked about it on a podcast, and it was like, this movie's going to do numbers. Pre-sale tickets had it already coming in at 40 million. This, whatever backrooms are at the mall when you work somewhere and it's let's go to the back room.
That's not what the back room is.
I don't get it. See, I don't even know.
He's making up some shit. He's what the fuck are you talking about? Let's go to the back room. What?
Back room in the back?
Not what it's not what the movie is.
Okay. So tell us. Yeah, Darrell, tell us, because obviously, Tyler, have you seen it yet? So, Darrell, you've seen it. Tell us what you letterboxed it, and tell us what it's about.
I think I gave it either
review.
I think I gave it a 2 or 2.5.
You gave it a 2.5, I believe. Yeah.
2.5 sounds right. Like, I wasn't having a bad time in the theater. It was a solid movie, very well acted. It kept me intrigued for most of the movie. But at the end, like, I didn't like the ending at all. I almost felt like this movie is for sure for people who understand the lore and also care about the lore. Like, it doesn't do anything to really. It doesn't do very much to explain it. It just kind of says, "Hey, this is what's going on. Deal with it." I was surprised by the fact that it did so well, because like this movie didn't have like insane word of mouth. Like, we were just talking about Obsession. It's not like people were leaving Backrooms but like, "Hey guys, this fucking movie was amazing, go see it." The people who are seeing this movie are people who are already fans of this kind of lore. It has YouTube, it has shorts, it has games. I knew that it was a thing, but I didn't know it was a kind of thing that could carry you to $300 million in the movies. And apparently it's huge among kids, which I didn't know. Like, this shit, yeah, it's a solid movie. I wouldn't deter anyone from going to see it, but I'm telling you right now, like it's not the same kind of horror movie that it's more of a kind of unsettling suspense. Kind of.
My thought on this movie is what you just said, where it's like, this movie very much reminds me of like horror movie Avatar, where it's like, this movie is doing so well. You said like there's no word of mouth. This movie is doing so well, all big box office, breaking records. I know one person that's seen this movie, and it's you. You're the only person I know that. You're the only person I know that's seen this movie. I've not heard anybody talk about the same way we talked about your Obsession, where it was like, you were like, you haven't seen that movie yet? This is like, I haven't seen, nope. Have you seen Back? No. I'm still, like, and it's like, so again, for it to be doing this crazy, whatever the lore is, I can, like, when you have a cult, it's crazy because we see cult followings for movies, but never seen a cult following for a movie before the movie comes out. And then for the cult to really, like, this is probably, we always talk about cult classics. this movie is gonna be the first probably cult classic with an insane box office.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, normally cult classics, they don't do well in the box office.
Well,
This
see,
is
yeah, well, that's because cult
yeah.
classics are cult classics because of the fact that they didn't do well. This was
Yeah.
like
And it's like this is like the first this
been
movie
a
is
YouTube
all
series forever.
this movie. Yeah, I don't. Again, that's what's crazy. It's a YouTube. This is so nuts to me. Like it's.
Well, you
it's
think
so
about it. I
nuts
mean,
to
like
me
those
that
people
somebody was like, "Yo, we finna make this to a movie."
the people that watch YouTube stuff, they're like super dedicated. 'Cause I mean,
No, they
obviously,
really are.
yeah,
Because
so they're
people
like,
no facts.
and I did say
Facts.
when this movie was coming out, I was like, it's about to do numbers because I just knew like these people were diehards, and they're about to do a extended theatrical cut,
Yeah.
and they're releasing that tomorrow.
Are you and what's crazy, a sequel in development. So it's like, what the fuck is this? Like again, I don't know what this movie is about. So what can you do? Like,
So the
about to do a Backroom universe.
is the
Fast in the Backrooms.
Backrooms is literally like in the universe. The Backrooms is kind of like, what's the word? It's
Fictional, alternate
no,
dimension,
it's
seemingly infinite, empty,
kind of like
and non.
kind of like space. Like it's what's the
Okay.
word I'm looking for? It's never
Interdimensional?
ending.
Oh,
It's
never ending. Okay, got it.
never ending. So the
Okay.
Backroom can just go and go and go and
So
go
it's
and
like
go.
infinite
It's infinite.
dimensions and
Infinite realm. So basically, it almost seems like
the
from
multiverse
my understanding, it's like everything that's like on Earth
can be in
is
the back.
probably in the back rooms. Like literally, some form of it.
This
It's
shit
like
is
a
everything,
parallel.
everything, everywhere, all at
Yeah,
once.
it's like a parallel universe, and you have all kinds of monsters. And there's like a secret society who's trying
Is the
to.
movie scary?
No, it's not. I mean, there might be 1 to 2, maybe one scene that might startle you, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, Tyler, are you going to go see the extended one since you haven't seen it?
I do. Well, I want to watch it at some point. I just don't know if I'm gonna have time. 'Cause I mean, this weekend and next weekend, obviously, it's just busy. Like, it's,
Yeah.
I will say it might have hit like a 3.5 to me, but the last act of the movie fucking lost me. It was
Okay.
there's like this pretty big set piece, like
Yeah.
maybe the last, I would say 10 of the last 15 minutes. It
it
was
the
so it was so silly, and that's a pretty long scene. Like,
Yeah.
spoiler alert, there's like a big one of the backroom kind of monsters. The big reveal is fucking pirate. I mean, I'm not making it's like a big, almost like a
I've seen
inflatable
pictures of
pirate.
it. I've seen
And
pictures
it's
of it.
chasing somebody for like a good 10 minutes. And it looks so stupid. Like, it's not scary one bit. And not only is it not scary, it's pretty goddamn silly. So I have to sit there in the last 10 minutes of this pretty serious movie and be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Well, now
And
you
then
need to go watch the
kinda
next
ends.
15 minutes of it, bro.
Yeah. We can just move on from that though. So Backrooms, again, it's a big movie, big cult classic, big box office. And if you haven't seen it, you can go back to the theater. They're doing the extended cut tomorrow, July 3rd. So if you ain't got nothing to do for the weekend, yeah. Next movie. This shit, the numbers on this movie is absolutely insane. Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5 has been out for 2 weeks. This movie worldwide has made $500 million in 2 weeks. Now, I know, me personally, I have bought tickets to see this movie 3 times. So I didn't go twice, but I went because again, I get the free tickets, but it counts as a ticket purchase.
Yeah.
Um,
This nigga just giving free money to Toy Story.
I should have been giving it to Supergirl.
For real.
Yes, so obviously we talked about the movie, me and Tyler both. Darrell, you can give us what you kind of think about the movie before we move on. But yeah, like I said, $585 million in 2 weeks is like my question when I read that. I remember seeing it on Twitter, like on Discussing Film, and I looked at it and I was like, how? Like that was my like, how did y'all do that much money in 2 weeks?
Bro,
Does nobody work?
Pixar's king, man. And most Pixar movies, but for sure, Toy Story has the benefit to that it appeals to both adults and children. So like some movies, like the Minions, for example, like if an adult seen it, it's because they're going to bring their kids.
I
But
don't like that comparison because I absolutely love everything Despicable Me.
well, you're a fucking loser.
Despicable Me is
Someone like me, like I'm not going to see the Minions. I did see the very first Minion movie, but
and it was funny.
It wasn't. And
I'm going to see Millions and Monsters this
I
weekend.
haven't seen any of those.
You haven't
That's
seen
fine.
Rise of Gru or none of them? You've only
No.
seen
No.
Despicable Me's?
I've
Yeah.
seen Despicable Me. I'm not going to see
I don't
that
even think
now.
I've seen the second Despicable Me.
Well, you tripping.
I actually haven't either. I haven't seen
Y'all only seen the first Despicable Me?
Yeah. I didn't
Nah,
realize it wasn't really that good.
No, Despicable Me, the second one, listen, he becomes a hero. It is so like,
Oh, really? He does in the first one too.
yes, but he actually joins like the good team. So he's like he almost is like what's the funny, like Mr. Bean, like a spy detective. That's kind of his character. And Steve Carell is
good.
shine, bro. He is so
I mean, yeah, it's cool. I mean, look, I'm not shitting on
yeah. Nah,
anyway, but what I was saying, there are some movies that if you get an adult to go see, it's probably because they're bringing their kids.
yeah,
Toy Story has the benefit that you have adults who are just going to go see the movie because they grew up with it.
for
They
sure.
love the characters. They love the stories. So now you're getting kid money. You get adult money. Like I went to go see it by myself
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
a fucking theater full of kids.
Yeah.
Did I love the movie?
And they was running around in that bitch too, by the way.
Luckily, they were not whenever I went. But I think I went early.
It was running.
Did I love the movie? Fuck no. I hope they fucking end these movies. I think it's the worst of the 5.
Sure.
I
And I didn't think you could get worse in the second.
Yeah, so like now I think 4 and 5 are for sure the worst 2
No, 4 is
to
great.
me. Yeah, I mean, and maybe I need to rewatch 4 because I don't remember shit about 4.
Forky is a breath of fresh air. Forky
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
Forky
Forky.
Forky
I
is
thought you said
cold,
4.
dude. Forky cold.
Maybe I need to rewatch.
Yeah.
But you know what's weird about Toy Story 2? It's like I forgot what director. I want to say it's like Quentin Tarantino. Whenever he talks about Toy Story 2, it's like Citizen Kane. It was like I swear
He does.
he was like there is not a wasted bit of dialogue in that whole movie. I'm like Toy Story 2. I
Toy Story 2, man.
don't even like Toy Story 2.
It's not a wasted bit of dialogue.
But some people love Toy Story 2.
I've
Yeah,
grown.
he said Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 was like the perfect trilogy.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, it's fair. It's true.
I've grown to like Toy Story 2 because obviously Kai watches all of them so much that I like when he's putting them on, like and I'd be like, which one you want to watch? And he'll be like picking them. I kind of lean sometimes to pick Toy Story 2 just because I'm like, this is a good one. Let's just watch this one.
Yeah.
It's an easier watch.
I think because I watched it one the least growing up, so it's like I watched that one.
Yeah. You know one thing that, and tell me what y'all think. 2 reasons that I didn't really care for this one. One, there's no villain. Like I was assuming that the
Lily Pad.
Lily Pad would be the villain, but I really never even got that sense in the movie. And then, spoiler alert, in the movie, it kind of, Lily Pad ends up not being a villain.
Villain is more so technology.
Exactly. But I mean, but at the end of the day, it's not really the villain, which makes sense because in real life, technology isn't really a villain; it's how you use it. But
Yes,
yeah, and that's what
Toy Story has to
have.
have. But Toy Story needs a villain. Like Sid, Surge, the fucking toy guy, Lotso, all time great. I can't remember who the villain is in 4. I have no fucking
little
clue.
girl, the little white girl that want the doll. The doll. Remember, she wanted to steal Woody's little. She wants to steal Woody's.
I can't tell you nothing about Toy Story 4.
She like a little
Annabelle.
She's like an Annabelle doll.
And she
Really?
has that.
Okay.
Yeah, and she has the what is it? That little puppet from fucking.
Yeah, she got the dumb.
That sounds pretty scary. Better than fucking
from Goosebumps.
Toy Story 5.
I would say this. My thing with Toy Story 5 is I love Jessie. Right? Love Jessie. The movie has to be led by Woody and Buzz.
Yeah, that's my second
the Woody
movie.
Woody, it has to be. There wasn't enough Woody and Buzz for me. That's the central story. That's the heart of the movie. That's the heart of the movies for me. But I do love Jesse's little story of how we did, finding out everything, whatever. I'm not gonna spoil it like I do, but Woody and Buzz have to be the central. Darrell, you obviously said Pixar is king. I don't necessarily disagree with you. Do I think Toy Story is the best animated franchise of all time? I'm going to say, me personally, I'm going to say no, because my favorite animated franchise of all time is actually Shrek.
Okay.
And I think everything that is included with Shrek. Puss in Boots stories are so good. And I love the Shreks. And they're getting ready to make a new Shrek, obviously. But I think the Shreks, where you talk about people being able to take their or adults being able to take their kids, Shrek is made for grown-ups.
Yeah.
Shrek is literally hey, sorry, I got to take your kids to the movie. We're gonna make y'all a movie. and we're just gonna make it animated. So for me, Shrek is the best animated film, but I'm not gonna say Pixar not king. DreamWorks can't touch. DreamWorks has some good shit though. I would, you can put this will be for another pod, but How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, that's a strong top 3. Now Pixar is stretched because Pixar has some real heat, but the collection of How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, those are some very
I feel
strong.
like,
They have
but
other shit, but that's the top.
Shrek is the only one that has more than a good first film. I feel like How to Train Your Dragon.
Bro, come on, see what he be
I'm
doing.
not. See you. You like all these
Your
movies.
Dragon 1, 2, and 3 are fire.
Yeah, that's why he be doing too much.
How to Train Your Dragon 1
Especially
is
number 2.
Number 2 is I'm about to say, come on, like he be trying to do too much.
But I think my thing is that the problem with, I think Pixar needs to figure out, like, they're king. I guess they're king of animation, but I would say they're undisputed because they need a big hit with something brand new. Not
Yeah, they don't have anything.
they are bagging on sequels. They already got Coco and sequel in production.
They just announced Moana part.
They need it.
Moana 3.
That's just Disney though. You know, Disney gonna do whatever they feel like.
True.
yeah.
But Pixar is
Disney. Yeah.
It is, but that's their own little sub.
Wait, isn't Moana's not Pixar? Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm tripping.
Too much singing.
So what's the last Pixar?
The last Pixar before Toy Story 5 was
Elio, I think.
Elio, yeah, which wasn't that good.
Yeah, I got like 100 million or something like that.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. The last Pixar was Hoppers actually. That was just dropped.
That was
Hoppers? Pixar?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, well, Hoppers was good.
Hoppers was cool.
Yeah,
Hoppers is cool. They just haven't had a Coco in a while.
Yeah.
You know what movie was really good that came out during COVID that kind of went under
Or the mystical one.
No, that was it Seeing Red?
Oh, Red. Seeing Red is a good one. I was talking about
Seeing Red?
You were talking about
Seeing
Onward?
Red. Huh?
Are you talking about Onward, Glen?
I was talking about Onward. He said Seeing Red. The Korean one.
Was it Seeing Red?
Yes.
Pixar?
Yes, it is.
Because I remember watching that.
I remember when that shit came out and parents were pissed.
COVID's Pixar run with Soul, Luca, Seeing Red, and Onward.
And all that shit came out during COVID. Why were they dropping all these movies during COVID?
They was cooking during COVID. They was cooking.
Because they could release it on Disney Plus.
No, it's probably because, one, you can release it on Disney Plus. 2, you can do animated movies from quarantine probably easier than you can, obviously, a regular movie.
Soul came out Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they were trying to just, I think that's when they were still trying to, like, basically get the app, like,
trying to get subscribers. Yeah. This movie
and honestly, like, it's so funny because those, like, I think Luca had, like, you know, its whole, like, catchphrase thing that was going around with kids for a long time. But then, like, Seeing Red had parents pissed off just because they were talking about, like, women's, like, period.
Oh, yeah. It was,
like, oh my God, this is not for children.
I guess it was an allegory or a metaphor for periods.
Yeah,
man, Seeing Red was so good.
It was good.
It's so funny. It's so funny because Pixar always has to have one moment in a movie that's supposed to move you. Like, even Toy Story 5 had it, but Seeing Red...
It's Chocolate Red, by the way.
Oh, Turning Red. Yes, Turning Red.
Yes.
Turning Red had a moment where I was like, I damn near cried. I was like, man, this shit. I was like, fucking Pixar, man. Leave it to Pixar to fucking.
You know what movie?
Grown-ass man.
You know what movie they had that was supposed to be like super elite, and it was just good. Elemental was supposed to be like their.
That movie sucked.
I mean, it was.
Yeah,
it was just good. It was just a good Pixar movie, but it was supposed to be their Inside Out. I thought that was going to do it. I thought that was going to be an Inside Out level movie, and it was like, this is okay.
That was like the epitome of a 3-star movie.
Yeah, like that's a Pixar. That was I was like, oh, Pixar is in cruise control. And then, like I said, if you listen, if after Elemental, right, that was 2023. It's Inside Out 2, Elio, Hoppers, and Toy Story 5. And right before Elemental was Lightyear, which is Toy Story.
Oh, which is terrible.
Which is it's like, bro, y'all.
So I mean, Lightyear was awful.
Yeah, I didn't like Lightyear.
Lightyear might actually be the worst Pixar movie.
Cars 2 is still pretty up there.
I would take Cars 2 over.
You know what's so crazy about that real quick? I was talking about this. Thank God I had a son. Cars 2 was so bad of a movie that I never saw Cars 3. And when I watched Cars 3, that movie is absolutely amazing. That movie is amazing. When
I feel like I saw
when
that one.
Lightning McQueen is too old and he's getting outraced by
He wrecks
younger
some shit.
cars. Doc has already passed away, and then he passes it on to a girl who's training him. The movie has an amazing, like, it's so good, bro. It was like,
good.
why, like, y'all needed to apologize for Cars 2. So people knew to watch Cars 3. Cars 3 is so good. I was like, what? Now they're talking about Cars 4, but it's like, bro, y'all just keep trying to reach in that bag and pull. Even the Ratatouille director was like, they always asking me, like, yo, you want to make a sequel? And
Of
he's like,
course.
no,
They niggas-
we've already made that movie. It's done. And it's like, but Ratatouille would do numbers if you made another one.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, the movie's over. Remy is a
Toy
chef.
Story. Toy Story. To get back to Toy Story 5, that movie had to pay off every employee for the whole year probably come out of Toy Story 5 box office.
That shit crazy. That movie's about to, like,
They're about to hit $1 billion for sure. Like, easy.
in a month. Like, 585 million in 2 weeks. Like, did Endgame do that? 2 weeks?
Probably not. I mean, probably close to it, you know.
That's crazy. Like, what the hell? It's Moana finna do numbers too, though. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's all I'm saying. They already see the numbers, so they're like, hey, man, Moana 3.
Yeah.
Green
Well,
light.
they teased Moana 3 in the movie, so it wasn't like they have a story for it.
Do they?
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah.
I never watched the second one.
Oh,
Didn't it just come out like last year?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they listen, you gotta get to it. Maybe 2 years.
Avengers
Paying
Endgame.
the bills.
Avengers Endgame crossed $2 billion in just 11 days.
$2 billion?
11
days? You lying?
Swear to God.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
11
Damn.
days?
It said it grossed $145 million domestically in its second weekend, bringing its 14-day total
In the second weekend, $145 million.
Its 14-day total, $619 million in North America and $2.189 billion worldwide.
Damn.
What? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I saw the movie. I saw the movie 4 times in 4 days.
That's crazy.
Well, what? 2 in 11 days, bro. Niggas is in them. Damn. That's
See, Disney's so damn top heavy, boy. They're like, hey man,
bro.
man.
That's why I bet Disney
The bills had to be paid.
No wonder niggas be like, do they have are people having comic book comic book
fatigue?
And it's like, no, they not, but ain't no movie finna do that again.
Yeah.
If
$2 billion in 11 days.
If they think Avengers Doomsday is finna do that, it's nothing, bro.
Bob was Bob Barker still there by that point?
He was there during that time.
Because he left and he came
He
back.
left right after that. And why wouldn't you?
He's probably like, babe, I'm retiring. I'm retiring, babe. We good.
Apparently, its opening weekend gross was $1.2 billion.
Opening weekend.
And before that, the record holder was Avengers Infinity War with $640 million.
Opening weekend was 600 million. I just, bro, Toy Story did 600 in 2 weeks.
Hey,
I said, I don't know if Avengers did those. No.
And it's also the fastest. It's the fastest to 2.5 billion. It got there in 20 days.
Bro, what the fuck?
There's no way. There's just no way.
Pre-COVID numbers are so, because the movie releases everywhere. That's, bro, 600 million opening weekend, bro.
And people are trying to sit here and say Avatar's the highest gross. It's because they've re-released it 18 times.
Damn. So I wonder what Doomsday is gonna do, man. Like,
there ain't no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
They'll be happy with 100 million opening day.
Well, think about Endgame is, well, first of all, it's for sure gonna hit.
That's why I said Endgame.
But
I wouldn't even count Endgame because Endgame was a sequel to it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Infinity War busting 600.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Secret War might fuck some shit up though. That shit might go.
But that's if Doomsday is good. Like great.
I think I'm not gonna be funny. Doomsday is going to be a good movie. It's gonna make big box office. I can't lie. It's going against a monster.
Yeah,
now it is a bigger monster. This is Godzilla Kong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like they're going to pull from each other just the same way. I think they both hit a B, or like it might be Barbie at a B and Dune at 900 million. But that's going to take away from people going to see that movie. You're like, everybody I know is going to be, I'm going to go see this one, and then I'm going to go see this.
I want to see both.
Yeah, the same day. And then it's like, but after you see 2 movies, do you want to then go right back again and watch Avengers again?
I fucking can't believe
Endgame had rewatchability in the theater.
I can't believe that neither one of those. Well, I mean, obviously Disney is not gonna move. That's fucking Disney. But I can't
Disney should move.
believe
I don't think either one of
nobody
them should move.
decided to fucking.
I don't think Warner nor Disney should move. Neither one of them should move. Why?
That
We
shit's
both
nuts
can,
to
we
me,
both
man.
can eat. That it proved that we both Universal and Warner did it. We can both eat. I can't wait. I want Warner to move.
The issue with this that's not the same as Barbie and Oppenheimer is that Barbie and Oppenheimer are two totally different.
They are
target audiences, two totally different kinds of movies. The same people who are going to be seeing Doomsday are the same people who are going to be seeing Doom. So I'm like, why are you doing this? These are two heavyweight movies.
My thing is, this is my question for the answer to that. What else do? What do you do? Move it? You either have to move it a month earlier or a month later, because if you drop it the next week, you still might not get number one at the box.
And are they both Christmas Day movies or no?
No, they both
December
the week before
18th,
Christmas, 18th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chalamet the last 3 years has dropped a movie.
Shit, I don't know. Drop one on Christmas. Fucking why not?
I mean, listen, I ain't gonna. But I think the thing is too. So remember, Oppenheimer has the record for the highest grossing movie ever to never go number one, right? Because it never went number one. I think one of these movies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I don't know, because I could see them. I could see them flip flopping. I could see them.
What did look up what Dune 2 made, like overall?
Doom made like that. Whole made like 600 million. You see.
See, I
715 million worldwide.
How much?
715 million.
Yeah, that movie's
worldwide.
making $1 billion, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That movie's making $1 billion.
My hot take, I don't know. See, the one thing that could propel Dune 3 is if Doomsday is not hit like that and Dune has like a crazy word of mouth. It's like,
I feel like
if it's like critically acclaimed and it's like a big blockbuster, that could actually push it.
My thought with Doomsday is why it's going to hit is because there is going to be word of mouth, because we don't know what the fuck this movie's about.
Yeah.
But all we know is that they brought back one of the most important actors to the movie, and all we want to see is what is Robert Downey Jr. going to be in this movie.
Right.
So it's like you're going to see Robert Downey Jr. has his own nucleus of people. Like Jen is like, I'm excited to see Robert Downey Jr. in a movie, and it's like she don't know nothing about this, and I want to see Robert Downey Jr. But yeah, we can move right from that. It's perfect segue because obviously Marvel just has the game on lock. What is wrong with these niggas over there at Don't Care What They Doing? Don't Care Comics is basically what they are.
Don't care. Don't care.
These niggas at DC, man. Supergirl opened with a 68 million. We just said 68 million worldwide opening for Supergirl. That is below The Flash. That is below one of the worst movies I've ever seen, Morbius. It's one of the biggest flops in history. Where is that?
First of all, has anybody seen the movie?
No.
Damn, nobody has seen it. No.
I want to go, and I have like no urgency to go. But it's like I need to hurry up and go because they're about to pull it.
I mean, so that's a good segue because I don't know.
It ain't nowhere.
So like, as I put in our chat multiple times, I've been trying to see the movie. I tried to see it on Saturday,
and you can only go till 7 p.m.
Nigga, the Tinseltown, the Cinemark on 290, that's the one that I go to. Like, I pulled up assuming, like, I'm just gonna pull up to see what's close. Like, I mean, like, what screen?
Oh, you didn't look on your app. You didn't look on your app.
Like, I pulled up assuming that I'm gonna find something because one is opening weekend, one is a superhero movie. Nigga, that shit had like 7 or 8 screenings across 3 screens. So you got the XD 3D, which I didn't want to watch. I don't want to watch a 3D movie. Like, what the fuck?
I hate watching
3D. Who even still does that shit?
I did it with 4DX. I did watch Mandalorian 4DX.
I'm not watching that.
I did it for the seats. I forgot I needed glasses.
I'm not putting on no fucking glasses. Like, if it was seats, cool. I'm not putting on no glasses. So
I actually had to go leave the theater because I was like, the screen looks weird, and I realized 4DX means you have to have 3D.
I was literally
like, oh, everybody got glasses on.
I'm over here trying to see the movie. I couldn't do it on that Saturday because the next screening was like 7 o'clock. I went to go. I was at the theater at 11 o'clock. The next non 3D movie was at 7 o'clock, bro. I was like, am I misreading this?
And then for drinking time, you can't do that.
Listen.
Exactly. I'm like, man, it's like a Saturday. I'm about to be outside. I ain't going back to the movie.
He can't go to the movies at 7 because he go to bed.
Exactly.
Oh my god! And Minions and Monsters is getting ready to be in the it's in the theater now.
Bro,
They about to
I feel
one-screen that
like
hoe, bro.
this kinda got rough because, like, one, I feel like there was, like, rumors whenever, before it got released that, they had, like, reshoots after some test screenings.
Did they?
So I think there was,
I
like,
didn't. I
after
didn't know that.
after
It's
test
listen,
screenings, there was bad scores, so they reshot some stuff, but then also you think about it, it's fighting off Toy Story 5.
Yeah, Toy Story's
It's
killing it.
Obsession's still fucking going.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think
So
they thought Toy Story
Obsession
would
and
be
Bro,
Backrooms.
Toy Story.
Really.
So look,
I
'cause
did think it was really big. I didn't think it was gonna be this.
I looked at because on Sunday I want to go see it. And again, same issue. So I counted the screenings versus the other movies. Toy Story 5 had 43 screenings. So like literally it'd be like 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11, all the way until like closing. 43. Jackass had 9.
Yeah.
Disclosure Day, which is like on week 3 and it fucking sucks, has 6 screenings. Supergirl had 8. 8 screenings, dog, for opening weekend.
A
Superhero Warner Bros. Movie. I'm
Well,
like,
the fact that it's a Warner Brothers movie is also like, bruh, what?
I don't know the ins and outs of like how they decide how many screens a movie get. Like maybe it's decided before, maybe it's solely up to the movie theater, but you have to be missing out on like, I'm not saying that it would have propelled it to fucking profitable numbers, but you probably missing out like on like 10, 20 million. Like I'm trying to see the movie, so it can't be just me. Like part of going to see a movie is like you open up your app, you see what's playing, and you say, oh. But if you're looking for a movie and the next screening is in fucking 6 hours, that just means you're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
What will I go see a fucking Toy Story that has a screening every fucking half hour?
Because it's convenient to what I'm trying. I want to go to movies right now. What's playing right now?
That's literally how I went to go see Toy Story. I did not want to go see Toy Story.
Yeah. It was just like, well,
I didn't want to go see Toy Story.
I've carved out this movie window. My issue with DC right now, like I said, I call them don't care comics right now. My thing with them is, I thought when James Gunn got there, he would address the immediate problem in there. One, y'all are not Marvel. That's number one. Stop trying to do what Marvel's doing in year 20 of Marvel and do what they did at the very beginning. Supergirl is cool. Supergirl is cool. You made a Batman movie, right? Y'all made a Batman movie before James Gunn got there. I love Matt Reeves. I love the movie. I love the Penguin. Sorry, whatever you got going on, we got to throw that away. We put that nigga in your story. You can keep making your movies. That shit gonna be in our shit though. We're making a universe, and we're making a movie about Superman. The very next movie that should have came out is either a Batman movie, or a Wonder Woman movie, or a Aquaman movie, or just fucking. But like, Supergirl don't need her own standalone movie. Clayface don't need a movie. Y'all got all like y'all. He just be. I like his stuff that he drops on HBO Max. If you want to do something with Clayface, make a Clayface TV show on HBO Max. You gave us the Commander Creatures and the Peacemaker and all that stuff. If you want to have some fun with some D-level characters, like y'all, DC has like what Marvel did is they made us care about the low-level characters. They made us care about the B's and the C's, right? Nobody really, like, Iron Man wasn't a hollow. Captain America, they made us care about the B's and the C's. The A is Spider-Man. The A is X-Men. The A is Fantastic Four. They want us to care about the C's, and it's like, bro, y'all got to make us care about the A's. Why are y'all trying to do? But James Gunn's specialty is making you care about the B's and the C's and the D's.
Yeah,
that's his superpower. I'm gonna put a bunch of misfits on the screen, and I'm gonna make y'all like. Do you know how to do it with the big dogs? Because why have you? First of all, Matt Reeves, you dropped. When did that movie drop, Tyler? Jen was pregnant. Kai is about to be 4.
That was in like 2022, 2023.
Yes, I'm saying Kai is about to be 4 years old. When all three of us went to go see the movie, she was pregnant. She fell asleep in the movie theater. Why have we not gotten another Batman? Oh, I'm struggling with the script. Don't care. I'll write it for you then.
The worst thing is the person that wrote this has literally written one short prior to writing this.
Yeah, I don't understand
2018.
why.
If you like James Gunn, you need to be writing and directing everything right now.
And then this person's also going to be the writer on Teen Titans and the.
Why are we making a Teen Titans?
And the Wonder Woman movie.
Really?
Yes.
We don't even.
Bro, I didn't know that. No, hell no. Come on, man.
According to IMDb,
James Gunn, man. I'm about to.
Listen.
So we got to get James Gunn on this podcast.
We got to listen. James Gunn, he about to, when Paramount take over, you finna step down, my boy.
I told
you out of there.
I told Tony, I was like, because me and him are like both big DC fans.
Yeah,
I was like,
you know what he told me? I don't have to worry about the movies because I know James Gunn pen gonna carry. Like, it's a wrap.
Look, I'm already, as you know, I'm more of a pessimistic person, so I'm already like, you know what, I'm like, hey, DC might be cooked, but I'm like, look, I told him if either Man of Tomorrow or Lanterns isn't like not only good, I mean like
Lanterns
great.
needs to be great.
Like, it needs to be like to the level of Penguin. Yes,
Yeah.
like if neither of those projects are like great, I'm out. I don't want to see nothing else. Like, I don't want to see shit else.
We keep doing this. We are doing this run around James Gunn. You have been at DC for how many years now? You've been at DC. You've been at DC for almost 4 years. We don't have a Batman, nigga. We don't have a Batman.
Hey, Tyler, who's writing or who wrote Man of Tomorrow?
James.
Yeah, I think
he's
the one. I think
his
he's the writer on that.
Superman's of his.
All right, thank God.
But you are making these. You are literally, y'all are creating two universes at the same time. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, that's a shit hand that he was dealt, because he walked into that, and Warner Bros. Isn't gonna get rid of that universe, because that's the only thing that's fucking making them some money.
But James, you are over DC. Hey, Matt, whatever you got going in, we gonna collab, nigga. We collabing now.
Yeah, but I don't think Warner Brothers is gonna let them do that. That's the problem. They're like, no, we
Yeah,
can make money.
They're like, well, we can do both. How about that?
That's twice the money.
I mean, it's not. Dude, that's
it's
why
not.
these operating in the negative. They finally had a
not.
profitable year, and what do? They turn around and let's drop Supergirl.
Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all that I wasn't very interested in Supergirl, like the last podcast. I was like, I'm not really interested in it.
Supergirl, like y'all are like they dead ass are following up Superman. The next two movies, they was like, yo, we got him, we bad. Everybody's feeling us, we high. The very two next DC movies you chose was Supergirl and Clayface. Somebody need to be slapped.
That is stupid. Hey, but I'm
Clayface.
It was good though, but it's
Clayface is gonna be great, but that
don't matter.
That isn't gonna instill any like confidence in me and DCU. Like I'm almost positive Clayface would be great, but I ain't gonna leave it and be like, you know what, DCU is in good hands. No,
listen, you know what pisses me off? You know what pisses me off? They have elite ass animated movies, right? Just make one of those.
I know. First of all, I've been saying this since
make one.
Since I was in high school. I'm like, nigga, you have the best animated movies. Just take that and turn it into live action.
The Dark Apocalypse one, right? The very first one, where they all introduce them all. Like they introduce them all. Batman is fighting and he runs into Green Lantern. Then they run into Superman, and then they run into Diana, and then they run into what's the name? The nigga turns into a cyborg. We run into Shazam.
Cyborg. What's his name? The nigga turns to a cyborg.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Cyborg.
What's his name? Victor Stone, though. Remember?
Yeah,
you see him throwing the football, and then he whatever, and then we see the little nigga turn into Shazam. Make that movie, and then you can make origin movies later.
Yeah,
just make that movie. And
they got DC has so much content. There are so many good animated movies.
Like, again, your first job when you got to DC, find you a Superman and find you a Batman. We still out here doing fan fiction on Batman. Why do we not know who Batman is?
Because, man,
and then we got a nigga playing Batman.
It's Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves, man.
Okay, I'm going to get you another one, okay? Give me 1 second.
But yeah, anyway, I mean, so I'm
worried.
I'm not hopeful.
Yeah, I'm worried. Like, again, you can't be losing to Morbius, nigga. That is still, like, Sony don't know what they doing. I don't even know how Sony get to keep that. Like, somebody need to kill no disrespect. Somebody need to get that. We got to snatch that from Sony. Sony don't know what they just be making. Madam Web, I've tried to watch it like 15 times. I couldn't get past the opening scene.
Yeah, Sony Animation's the only thing keeping them alive.
Yeah.
in the random random little Venom movie, and then they just went too far. And then they just went too far. Like Venom is a hero, nigga. No, he is
Yeah,
not.
they get to do the Spider-Verse movies and then
And what
a
else?
bunch of other random shit.
Mm.
They've done, I mean, I think they've done like a couple of things, but
What?
let's see.
Venom, the first Venom.
No, I'm talking about Sony Animation, not fucking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, didn't they do? I don't know. We can move on. So yeah, DC, please. I know y'all don't care. We care, please. Somebody, James Gunn. I know Peacemaker is fire, bro. Pick a Batman. Get us a Batman, please. Get us a Flash.
I think Sony did K-pop Demon Hunter, so they did.
Let me ask y'all: is the fucking real quick the Lantern niggas, right? So we're gonna watch Lanterns. Is this nigga going to be in the universe, or are we just getting another show about anybody?
He fucking. I mean, I'm assuming the John
Aaron Pierre, right?
I'm assuming John Stewart is going to be in the universe. I mean, but I don't know.
Okay, we'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah, because the Green Lantern from Superman's in the show.
We'll see.
True. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
we'll see.
Do something. All right, because also he getting ready to do a show with the Jimmy nigga. It's in production.
That's it. Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, like what are you doing? What are y'all
Jimmy
doing?
also, hey, James Gunn tripped off, bro.
What are you doing, dude?
Niggas like,
as soon as I read it, I was like, bro, are you?
I
was like, these niggas love doing side quests.
I just imagine like Warner Bros had like a big wall. They had Superman, Batman, Flash, Aquaman, and James Gunn came in. He said, "You ripped all that shit down." Niggas said, "Jimmy Olsen, Clayface,
Creature Commando,
Super." They're like, who is
Peacemaker?
Who is Creature Commando? Rick
Creature Commandos.
Have y'all heard of Rick Flag Senior?
Yo,
he's the Thanos of the DCU.
They're like, oh, really? Okay.
That nigga just be doing shit, man. I saw that Jimmy Olsen shit. I was like, you know what? I ain't.
You know, it's funny. I like that actor and I liked him in that movie too. But I was like, I don't.
His own show.
His own show.
They say
Supergirl don't need her own movie. Put her in fucking. You do the same thing Superman do.
Exactly. Put her in Superman.
Be a Superman, nigga. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, are we gonna get remember DC was making a Batwoman movie? Dude, who wanted that? And that's why that shit got thrown in the garbage.
Apparently it was actually pretty good.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I heard it was terrible.
It was good.
No, it was terrible.
No, it wasn't.
But I mean, if they were gonna release Supergirl, they might as well release that one.
If it was any good, they would have released this shit. 100%.
They were dumping shit off. We're gonna see if that Coyote Acme movie is good, and then if that's good, that just means they were just doing shit.
There was a while where listen, Warner Brothers been losing so much money, they was like, fuck it. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, we're moving on. There's a movie coming out. I don't know anything about this. This is a Darrell segment. This is called Citizen Vigilante. It comes out June 19th. Y'all know these names. These names have been kind of in controversy recently. Arnie Hammer eats people. Jonathan Majors had a domestic violence thing that he did beat. Shout out to him. But yeah, Arnie Hammer, cannibal. Jonathan Majors, domestic violence. So now they're kind of trying to revitalize their careers. But there's a movie called Citizen Vigilante on June 19th. Arnie Hammer plays Sanders, an American living in Europe who becomes frustrated with what he sees as a broken justice system. He begins hunting down criminals himself, Batman, and becomes a social media celebrity and a wanted man. And then Jonathan Majors has a movie called Run, Fight, Hide. Darrell, tell us about that one.
Brother. So first of all, the whole reason that I even put this on here is because I was on Twitter 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And they dropped a little trailer. And this is what the tweet says. So it says the logline and trailer for Jonathan Majors' new film for the Daily Wire has been revealed. So first of all, I read that I say Jonathan Majors in a movie, cool. Then I read the Daily Wire. For those who don't know, the Daily Wire is a right wing kind of like news kind of company, right? So I'm like, okay, red flag. Read the. I'm like Jonathan Majors. I'm like Kane. Okay, this is weird. Yeah. This is what they said. This is the synopsis. When a radical Islamic terrorist hijacked a liberal college's pro-Palestine encampment to enforce Sharia law on students. That first of all, there's no punctuation here, but this is how it says. a ragtag band of red-blooded students, a security guard tired of Uncle Tom smears, and a Delta Force vet must arm up to save clueless
Uncle Tom smears.
nigga. A security guard tired of Uncle Tom smears. And a Delta Force vet must arm up to save their clueless peers and keep America from surrendering to the enemy on its own soil.
Listen, my first thought right here. My first thought, listen to that. All I thought about Jonathan Beth Majors. You ever see that gif where it's like Tate Diggs like, do you need some money?
Bro, I read this and my response was, I know you fucking lying.
That is
brother.
Broke? Are you?
This is a real movie that Jonathan Majors is starring in.
Who's directing this shit?
It was, first of all, it was
Secretary of State.
It was produced by
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Produced by Ben. That's like being produced by Donald Trump. It's stupid. Bro, he's in this movie. This is a real movie. Did y'all ever see the video of like him? He was on set and he fell out of the window.
John Majors, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Him and like, so it went viral. Him and his co-star or whatever, they were filming on set and they were supposed to hit this window, but the window broke and they fell like out the window. Like the guy who he was filming with like had to get stitches and shit. I didn't know that was this fucking movie. Fucking shit show.
Even worse, this is a sequel. It's called Run, Hide, Fight, Infidel. There's already a Run, Hide, Fight, and it's got Thomas Jane that played the Punisher.
Really?
Yes.
This is getting crazier and crazier.
And I don't know let me see if I can find what this one's about. It says, Zoe Hull, 17-year-old, uses her wits, survival skills, and compassion to fight for her life and the lives of her classmates against a group of live streaming school shooters.
I mean, I don't know. That one sound kind of...
That actually, it's got a 6.3. It came out in 2020.
School shooter.
Came out during COVID. Oh, yeah.
So that actually sounds better than the sequel. The sequel sounds fucking terrible.
I can just imagine the sequel, but it's going to have the most stereotypical fucking era people in there.
What does that sentence say again? A janitor that's tired of Uncle Tom.
They said one of the people in the group, they say, is a security guard tired of Uncle Tom smears.
Oh man, that's great right there.
It's the fact that this movie had to be written by a white person. And then they went to go cast a black dude. It was like, hey, I need you to. They're like, hey man, I want you to think back in your life when you've been called Uncle Tom. You know, just because because you're a Republican and you like. I want you to channel all that energy.
You know what's funny to me? I think too, like this movie will go either one or two ways, right? This will go one or two ways. One, right-wing people, like people who tend to lean that way, they don't really like going to the movies because they think movies are now too woke and blah, 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 right? So it's like, this movie's going to flop because nobody's going to go see it, right? Or they're going to go see this movie because
Donald Trump is going to have this, on the White House. It's going to be at the White House.
This movie not coming. This movie need to be coming out July 4th, dog. Oh my God.
Bro. Jonathan Majors, bro. What he was playing Kane, bro. Talk about a fall from grace. The nigga was playing Kane, and now he playing someone who's helping a security guard.
I was just talking about that. That man signed a 9-movie deal with Marvel, bro.
Damn.
They was gonna build the whole universe around you,
bro.
That
has to be the biggest fall from grace.
Oh God, yeah. Now you're doing Uncle Tom movies.
That Citizen Vigilante movie is directed by Uwe Boll, who is like known for making fucking terrible movies. Like if you go look, I think his highest rated movie might be this one at a 6.3.
Oh my God.
And that's not saying much because I'm sure it's just, a bunch of people being like, oh, it was so good. But
Arnie Hammer to me is always a weird dude.
Yeah.
He's always weird.
And this is
first time I ever saw him in Social Network, he was weird.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. was good though.
I love The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
But
I like but he was in Death in the Now. He was weird in Death in the Now.
He's in that movie?
He the bad guy in Death in the Now.
Really?
He shoots himself in the leg.
Uh,
Yeah, it's like, so this what that movie's about a American living in Croatia who becomes a vigilante targeting criminals he associates with the migrant crisis.
yeah.
And it was banned from theatrical release in Germany. And it's received
they ain't made a movie about the Strait of Hamas yet.
and it's received mostly negative. Variety said it was astonishingly bad, apparently. But Elon Musk
Variety say a movie bad. You know
Elon Musk streamed it for free on X for 48 hours.
Nigga, Elon Musk said this gotta be the best movie I've ever seen. First of all, shockingly, the fucking guy who came from the guy who came from apartheid believes that this fucking movie is the shit.
Oh man,
he's like, you know what? He's right. There are too many migrants.
I guess. I mean, look. I mean, I'm not gonna knock nobody. You an actor, and they probably paying you some money, bro. Like.
I mean,
no, I wouldn't. Arnie Hammer is what I'm saying. Arnie Hammer, yeah. Go ahead, do your thing. Jonathan Majors.
He's also
on you, nigga.
He also has another movie coming out at some point. It's the one that's produced by Charlamagne the God. I'm pretty sure.
My thing with Jonathan Majors is, bro, just lay low. Yo, one of the closest niggas you got.
I know.
Is a director, bro. He's a director. He will put you back in the movie. Just wait.
There ain't no way Michael B. Jordan
he kept saying that's his man. Like,
there ain't no way that he knew he was gonna be in this movie.
No, yeah.
There's no way.
Now that Michael B. Jordan, like I said, now that you done did this, Coogler and Jordan ain't rocking you out of there now.
Damn.
All you had to do was wait. You had to lay low. Spike's still around. Like, you had to lay low. You done
say, hey.
I need
money. It's time for the anti-woke Hollywood.
Oh my God, what a terrible thing. Other random news, I don't know what to think of those movies. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga said security guard tired of Uncle Tom's sneakers. I bet the person was smiling right that shit. Okay, so in other news, great news. Whatever fuck happened with Mobland and production, Tom Hardy is finally back on set. He is not fired anymore. We had never seen nobody ever just be, I'm the star of the show, hey, you're fired. But Tom Hardy, they got that shit solved. Tom Hardy, please come to set on time. And if Tom Hardy want to rewrite some lines, you niggas listen. Thanks. Rewrite them lines, man. It's Tom Hardy.
Because I'm not gonna watch the show if there's no Tom Hardy.
The only person I thought that could replace Tom Hardy in the show would have been Charlie Hunnam, because Tom Hardy's character in the show is Charlie Hunnam's character from The Gentleman. He's the fixer. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rich family, we got a problem, go fix it. So it's like, but Charlie Hunnam be doing all kind of, he on his own stuff. So it's like, but no. And I know he wasn't going to go do the show because I don't, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, so glad he's back. Other news, Nemesis has been renewed for season 2. Nemesis, I told y'all, is one of the worst. It's my favorite bad TV show of all time. While the show is being renewed, I implore these actors to go get some acting classes, go get some acting lessons. For sure. Please. Speaking of my favorite franchise, Donkey, Shrek. Donkey, Eddie Murphy is coming back. He's getting his own movie, 2028. Shrek 5, I think, comes out 2027. I am very, very excited because obviously, like Toy Story, the last Shrek 4 came out my senior year of high school. I think it came out a week apart. And that was Toy Story 3 and Shrek 4. And since then, Toy Story is like, yo, we just putting them out. And Shrek has been like, we'll focus on Puss and Boo. And now it's like, you know what? Now we're gonna bring the gang back.
The Last Wish was a banger though, so that's why.
Last Wish was and again, banger. Shrek coming back. It's Mike, Cameron, and Eddie, and then it's gonna be Donkey. And Eddie is who he is. You know what I'm saying? So I know that
they're just doing Minions, but for Shrek,
literally. And then the biggest news of the day, my most excited news. Dominic Toretto has said the fans asked for this.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't ask for this. I don't know what fan he's talking to. He talked to one fan for sure. They have at Universal, they have 4 Fast and the Furious TV shows in production. 4. I don't know what they could be doing. What could they be doing that they need 4 separate shows to be in production? You don't need a single show in production.
It's called money laundering, nigga. That's what they're doing.
Now, I say all that. Nobody needs 4 shows. Nobody asked for 4 shows. Nobody asked for 10 movies. Nobody asked for a spinoff movie either. Right? Nobody asked for Hobbs and Shaw. Now, I say all that to say.
I like that movie, though.
Huh? Well, I will say.
I like that one.
I fucking hate that movie.
Jen thought that was one of the worst movies she ever seen.
Oh,
and I was sitting there smiling. Like, it was just mindless beating up. Yeah. Like, yeah, this is good. This is an action movie from 1983 right here, basically.
100%.
This is a 1983 action movie. The Rock grabbed a Kane and pulled a helicopter that was flying away. How did he do that? That's the strongest man. And then he got punched and knocked out. How can you get knocked out by somebody? But yeah, four TV shows from Fast and the Furious. I'm super excited because what the hell are y'all doing? I know. I think we're gonna get to the point where the cars are probably gonna just turn into Transformers and they're gonna do Autobots. That's what I'm hoping for at this point. So that's all the news. Darrell, we're gonna leave with you this time. We're gonna switch it up. What's something you're looking forward to watching this week?
Ooh, shit.
He's never ready. He's never.
I know. I'm never ready. I actually forgot about this part. Damn.
He's never.
Go to Tyler. Go to
Okay.
Tyler. Go to Tyler.
What's something you looking forward to watching this week?
X-Men 97 season 8.
Yeah, damn it.
Yes. Yeah, it just came out yesterday, right?
I didn't even realize it was. I literally turned on Disney Plus. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, it was yesterday, July 1st. It's so weird when the middle of the week starts the new month.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize it was coming out like this week. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Okay,
I haven't seen anything about it.
They dropped like a late trailer.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that because
very
first
excited.
was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Took way too long to drop, but very excited. Like,
well, they had that whole situation with the
with the
showrunner doing some
OnlyFans director.
Yeah.
Well, I will 100% see Supergirl at some point this weekend over the course of 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days.
I might try and do it tomorrow, like early.
I will absolutely let me look at the times.
Yeah, I'm saying early.
Look at the times.
He said I'm gonna go early. Early is 4 p.m.
Not at his theater. You know, my Cinemark always got times.
Look, let's see tomorrow. Let's see, they got.
Oh man.
Oh my God! Now that they
told you, Minions and Monsters came out.
They don't even have it in XD anymore. They got 6 screenings. 6 screenings. Is for the standard is 8 o'clock, 1:30, and 7 o'clock.
Bro, you know what?
8 a.m.
They have
8 a.m. Bro.
Oh my God!
They have 12 showings for Supergirl, but they also have 11 or 12 showings for this Young Washington movie.
Young Washington.
And I don't even know what the fuck that is. And yeah, they don't even have it, and they don't have Supergirl in XD at all. It's all standard format.
Yeah, nothing in XD.
7:55 a.m. is the earliest show.
That's crazy,
man.
Who the fuck? I didn't even know the movie theater was open at 7:55.
8 o'clock, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a middle of the summer thing. That's rare, very rare when they busting it down 8 o'clock in the morning.
So I have to go maybe try to make it at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
What
I'm going to see this weekend, I've said it a few times. I'm very excited. I'm going to see Minions and Monsters. I like the Despicable Me movies. They're really funny movies to me. And I'm going to take my son, obviously, but I like those movies. Minions to me is the funniest shit ever. My ringtone is the Minions. Like, that shit is so funny. I'm never going to grow up. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. Also, real quick, I want to say something before we go. DreamWorks, remember I said Kung Fu Panda, How to Train Your Dragon, and Shrek? DreamWorks also did Madagascar. Like I said, they got some big dogs up there when you think about what DreamWorks got. But yeah, that's all from us. We'll be back next week. Yeah, man, let's surf. Find something to watch, please.